Hello everyone, this is the Green Snake Gamer playing The Suffering, Ties That Bind, level 8, hitting bottom. Continuing where we left off, we met up with Miles, and followed him through the streets and back alleys. Along the way, fighting creatures and Jordan's soldiers, so now we're heading back down into the sewers. Now over here is some health. And we'll pick up the flashlight batteries. Now we need to crawl through this opening. As you can see, this gate is locked. So go up here.
Alright, my man, you made it in. We in a labyrinth down here. Watch out for that Minotaur, you feel me? Can't get this gate to move. But there's something over there I can get open. Hold on.
Now this gate's locked. But don't worry, Miles is gonna help us out.
Go on through, my man. I'll catch up with you later.
So Miles opens up the gate for us.
Can't even see what I'm doing.
If you want to work, what can you do?
This one, no work at all.
Now this area should look very familiar. We were in this area at the start of the game. Remember, we used this valve. We turned it to open up this gate. And went through that door. And over here was a jabbering guy. There he is. He was muttering a lot of gibberish, but at least he's not muttering anymore.
Watch out! The timber's weak ass! This son of a bitch going down!
Help! Please!
The Lord is...
So here we unlock an archive page and encounter a new enemy. So let's take a look at the archive pages we unlocked.
Borrower. Cities are built on the backs of those who labored and died to build their underground infrastructure. Just as those laborers needed to adapt to their hostile working conditions, so too has this burrower. This malefactor actually moves beneath the surface of the earth at tremendous speed. The exact physics of how it accomplishes this remain a mystery, especially given that it can successfully tunnel through a wide variety of materials.
The tunnels. As with any major city of a certain age, beneath Baltimore there are more tunnels than any one person can remember. The working conditions endured while these passages were built were unsafe and often deadly. But immigrant labor, typically from Ireland, had no choice but to engage in these hazardous jobs if they wanted work. People say you can still hear their voices, trapped under the ground, desperately screaming out their last breaths.
So these enemies that travel under the ground are called burrowers. They do have a very long reach thanks to those chains. Now last time we were down here, these two doors were locked, but now they're open. So we're going to start by going this way. And here is a map. Now I'm just gonna stick with the guns I have. Now when you go back out, you will be attacked by 2 more burrowers. Okay, that's 1 down, 1 to go. The best way to deal with them is to keep them in front of you so you know where they're coming from, and they don't surprise you when they pop out of the ground. So now we're gonna go through this door. Now we need to climb up here, where the blood is coming down from. So we need to climb up on this generator.
You wrap your brain around this. Blackmore was behind it all. Carmen, Corey, Malcolm. He had a hand in putting them all down. Might as well pull the trigger himself. You've been living your life in the darkness. Time to step on through the break of day, baby. See what Blackmore been doing to you.
And if you look up, there's Miles again. But don't worry about him right now. We have business to attend to. We have to focus on these Slayers.
Torque, my man! You hear me down there? I'm looking for a way to get you moving along. Just stay cool for a minute. There's a break in the kitchen, my man. Hit that for me. I can get some motion in the store for you.
And now we are attacked by a burrower.
You're like an exterminator for these creature killers. I'm gonna start fearing you.
The shotgun is such a great weapon for taking care of enemies. Now we're onto the end of the tunnel, and next to this dead guy and this baseball bat is a switch we need to pull down. This will get power over to Miles so we can open up the gate for us.
There she goes, open wide. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We'll get you through this mess.
There we go. Sometimes it takes a long time to break a crate for some reason. Now over here is a weapons crate. I'm just gonna switch out because I'm running low on ammo for the shotgun. Now the pistols are a really bad weapon to use against these soldiers. But I'm trying to save my ammo. Okay, there's nothing in this room. So I'm gonna switch out to the machine gun. Collect that health. Now up here is a revolver. Way better than these pistols. Alright, so now we're gonna be attacked by some more soldiers. They're right above us. Okay, that's 1 down. There's still 1 more up there. There we go.
You hear me? I didn't think those blacked out wannabes would be down here. I do apologize. Keep your head tight. I know you can make it through this. I'll get us to Blackmore. I promise you that.
So as you can see, they blast their way through the door, and here comes some more soldiers. Okay, I believe the Molotov cocktail took care of that guy coming through the door. Now we're gonna run over here. You can see 2 more soldiers. It's really hard to see them because it's so dark, but trust me, there's 2 more over here. Okay, that takes care of them. And here's another shotgun. Now don't just run into this room. We have to be very careful because there are a lot of soldiers. So I'm gonna start by blowing up these barrels. Okay, it didn't kill that guy. Usually it does. Now still, don't run into this room. We have to be very careful. So I'm gonna use a grenade. And that's why we need to be careful. On the other side of the room is a mounted machine gun. And there's 2 soldiers near it, so they like to get on it and use it against us. And when they use that machine gun, it does a lot of damage very quickly, so if you just ran into this room, you would be dead super fast. Okay, I missed with that Molotov cocktail. That guy's still alive. My health's pretty low. Okay, took a bit of a risk there to take care of him. Good thing there's some more health over here. Now there's still one more guy. Okay, he's over here by the machine gun. Keep him away from the machine gun. Okay, good. So now he's over here. Okay, that takes care of the enemies for now. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more soldiers in a minute. Now what you need to do is head toward that machine gun. Next to it is a switch we need to activate. So go ahead and pull it down and then quickly jump on the machine gun because here come a bunch of soldiers. And this machine gun is perfect for taking care of them.
Picking up an extra signal. Idiot! The prime's listening in. Go to radio silence now.
Now you know you took care of all the soldiers when you hear the phone ringing. And the phone is over here.
Do you know what it's like, T? To hear your son under the water, to hear your other boy just hit the pavement. You heard it too, T. You were there. But it doesn't affect you like it did me. I was dying, and those were the last things I heard.
Boy, she will not let that go with the kids being killed. So what you need to do is activate the switches. We're going to activate the first one first. This will open up the hatch that's blocking the path. Just making sure I collected all the health and ammo around. And over here by the machine gun is a broken ladder, so we can't use this to go up. So don't worry about it. Now we activated the first switch, which opens up this hatch. And inside you can see there's this crate and some water.
Still on top of it? We gotta get to Jordan. She's got the word on Blackmore. We can get her to tell us what we need to know.
So the tunnel is flooded. This is where the other switch comes in. You have to activate it. This will start draining the water from the tunnel. But you need to be quick here and get on top of the crate as it goes down with the water. If you wait for the tunnel to empty out of water and for the crate to go all the way down and then just run into this tunnel, you will fall to your death. So you need to make sure you go down slowly with the crate.
This is my daddy. Over here. I'm right here. I'm always here. We all float down here.
nice It reference. They took that from Pennywise. So now climb up this ladder. Now here's some health, a weapons crate, and a map. And as you can see, we're on the other side of that machine gun.
I have to tell somebody. I killed him. I mean, I thought I heard someone coming, and well, I mean, Jesus, I didn't want them to get him. What would they do to him? He was only 9 months old, and I thought he was gonna turn into one of those dog things. I wasn't safe. I had to kill him. I had to. Tell my wife. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So some crazy guy killed a 9-month-old baby for no reason. What a lunatic. Anyways, let's answer this phone.
Here for the sole purpose of your death. Look into my eyes and see the revelation of your demise. Feel the pain that stares at the center of your heart.
Okay, we're just gonna assume that was a wrong number. And climb up here. This takes us back outside. So we are out of the sewers, and this is where Miles was when he opened up the gate for us. So that's where we started. So where did Miles go? We're gonna find out. So what we need to do is climb up and over this wall. There's Miles.
Oh, man, you made it! I knew you had them skills in me. I got the plan. Harbor right around the corner. And Jordan, she soon to spill what she knows. Now come on.
My aim was always true. To this day, I have never lost a slave. Not even the great-great-grandson of a runaway.
And there's Copperfield again. You know what that means? His dogs aren't far behind. So when you drop down here, we will be attacked by his maulers. Here they come. Now don't worry about them right now. Run all the way to the other side. As you can see, there's cracks in the wall, so we need to transform in order to break down the wall. Now make sure you do this, or the dogs will just keep spawning. So now we can go ahead and take care of all the maulers. There are quite a few of them to deal with. And there we go. Now if you didn't break down the wall, they would just keep spawning until you did. Just gonna open up this locker. Inside is some health. Now go through the hole in the wall. Now here we are attacked by some burrowers. Now this is a very bad spot to fight them in, because as you can see, it's really dark and they move all over the place underground, so you can barely see them. This is where they can surround you and attack you from every direction. So I'm just going to try to lure them out here into the light so I can see them better. Okay, it's a lot better to fight them out here. Okay, here's one more. Well, it looks like Jordan's soldiers didn't do too well against them. They seem to be strung up.
It's hard to keep track of the bitches when there are so many.
And just like that, we're back into the sewers.
I bet you can't kill just one. I know I couldn't. There was blood. And there was pain. And I loved every minute of it.
Not again!
I like to work down here. In the wet. Keep the blood. Fucking cunts can only learn one way. I liked it. Every last one of them.
So here we unlock a new archive page.
The Legend of the Creeper. The police have no record of a man named Luther Stickwell, but the people of Baltimore remember him as the Creeper. The legends say he was a pimp whose hatred of women knew no limit, and he ended up killing not only the women in his employ, but also any others who suited his fancy. His eventual body count ranging from 50 to over 200. Few things make me as ill as when I hear he still skulks through the alleyways of Baltimore.
So this guy is the Creeper. We've been seeing a lot of him. Mass serial killer of women. Now, if you go through this opening, this will end the level, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And this will be the end of the Suffering, Ties That Bind, level 8, hitting bottom.